I live in Tempe. I've only been in Arizona about 15 years, which is long by some standards, but it's a really interesting place. I wish we had more sense of community here. It's the thing that I miss most when I'm in Arizona.
So how do you feel about this new law that is being considered?
I think it's horrible. I actually had been focusing so much on things happening at the national level that I was not aware of this law early enough to really feel like I could make a difference. But when I did become aware of it, I actually did read the bill. And the bill did surprise me. There were things in the bill that I didn't understand, things that I thought really would lead to racial profiling. And I was really disappointed to see that. I did write letters to all of the state legislators. I emailed them to every one of them. Of course, I didn't get any answers, and of course we all know the outcome. Wasn't much impact, but I feel strongly that it's really a bad law for our state. You know, if our state didn't already have the legacy of people like Joe Arpaio, who we know already participates in racial profiling, it would be bad. But with that legacy added on top of this bill, it's horrible. I mean, I don't see how we can even consider doing a law like this. So a friend of mine is married to someone who teaches ESL classes at a school in Central Phoenix. And she said the week that the bill was passed, her kids were sitting in class crying all day because many of them were born in the U.S., but they had parents who were not. And all they could think about that whole week of school was not thinking about learning. All they could think about was, are my parents going to be taken away? Are they going to be sent away from me? And that is really an inhumane thing to do to people. I see myself continuing to write letters, but sometimes that feels a little futile. You know, I sit in my house and I write letters and I send them to McCain and Kyle and everyone I can think of, and then all the state legislators, and it doesn't seem to have an impact. So I think that in the next couple of months, what I'd like to do is really look at the records, see who it was who actually voted against the bill, and go to their offices and talk to them and see what we can do to kind of get them to help us change it, to help us reverse what they have done. I actually I'm not a wealthy person. I'm a middle-class citizen. I have a middle-class house. You know, I don't exactly live paycheck to paycheck, but I don't have a lot of extra money. And I'm getting to an age when I'm having trouble doing my own yard work. And I have this wonderful guy, Joe Garza, that comes and brings his crew to do my yard work. They charge me a price that I can afford to pay, and it makes me sad to think that I know that I see them working, and I see them working hard, and I see them really, I think they stay busy pretty much of the time, and to think that they're going to be harassed just really hurts me. So from a personal standpoint, that's one of the things I see.